Hey there, everybody. Happy Friday's Eve. So we're getting it started. We're talking about the XRP case. We're pretty sure that that's what set up the bull run. We know the money printer's coming back on. Desert is right now in a lab setting a long. So take that as you will. Maybe that's an indicator of what we think might be going on, but we're going to talk about it. So thank you for joining us. Let's get to it. Wow. It has been a long time since I put a tie on. That's a lie. I actually had one on just the other day. You're obviously not here all the time, Moose. You know, we wish you were here more, man. And if you want,
on Saturday, right?
If you want to talk about some, Hops on Cardano stuff, we invite you. We love you big time. We're so excited for the Hops on Cardano event. Zeus from Crasher, I sent him a brewer and told him to open a ticket so that way he can go. And yeah, so excited.
How about that, Crasher? Anybody who bought pre-sale is up.
Yeah, you all are up, right? We're over here. He said, no, I'm old. I go to bed early. No, I gotcha. But yeah, anybody that bought the pre-sale yesterday, of course, it was not financial advice, but you're up about 40% if you sell right now. But if you'd sold like 5 hours ago at the top, you would have made a bag. You would have been able to reaccumulate quite a bit more at the bottom. Probably like 60, 70% more, honestly.
Yeah. We're 43% from the all-time high, but still above pre-sale numbers. So
yeah, I was an idiot, and I was over here. Oh yeah,
okay.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. But I was over here, and then Desert was like, "Yeah, I'm up X amount," and I was like, "How am I down?" And he was like, "You can't possibly be down. It's not possible." So it turns out that during the stream yesterday, right, I had bought like a bag on my laptop, but then I bought the rest on my phone, right? So I was like, man, I spent X amount on this, and now I'm down like, 100 and something ADA. Jeez. I was like, I guess that's how it goes. Desert's like, how's that possible? Check my wallets. It's okay. Turns out I'm up.
Oh, we might be breaking down out of this pendant I got set. I haven't opened the long yet. I'm just looking for an entry right now.
So let's see. I'm gonna shoot this over to
Hope them Asians come in and fucking pump my bags.
Yep. That's
sweet, man. Once we get into market update, whoo.
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed that happened already very quickly.
Disappointed?
Yeah, I wanted to get in before the pump, not after.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Everybody that's here, thank you guys for joining us. Please like, repost, share this with a friend. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, hop over to YouTube. We appreciate you. So, yeah, Desert, how was your day?
It was good. My legs are freaking killing me.
What's up, Crypto King?
What
happened to your legs?
I guess I overdid it on leg day yesterday. They're really bad today, so I can only imagine how bad they're going to be tomorrow.
Okay. I was going to say, did you drop the soap?
Yeah, that wouldn't be my legs. Ah!
There we go. Well, all right. Let's so it looks like Moose hopped in here. Maybe we'll talk to Moose first. We'll give him a second to get set up so that way he can go to sleep earlier, right? Before we go a little bit later. That'd be exciting. But dude, I'm so excited for Rare Evo. I was in the Sorry Not Sorry space with CMDR and the Machinist a little bit earlier, and that was fun, dude. It's gonna be a blast. DeFi Mofo was in there too. It's gonna be great.
I'm just gonna say I meant to respond to CMDR's tweet at Machinist, but I was gonna tell him, us bald Kens have to stick together. So me and Machinist, I'm gonna have his back. You're not gonna run anything on his bald head.
Oh, well. Anyways, so Moose is going to come up. He doesn't have his camera on right now, but we can vouch that he's a real person. We know who he is. So let's see what Moose is doing, how Moose is going. How's it going, Moose?
It's going great, gentlemen. It's going great. Happy Thursday, which is technically my Friday, so happy Friday. Hope all is well.
Dude, so excited to see you out in Vegas, man.
You guys have no idea the absolute crap show that is going on in Vegas behind the scenes with not only Hops, but a few other projects for the last minute. Oh, crap, it hasn't shipped yet moments. It's been extremely entertaining.
Oof. Well, if you need any help setting up, me and Desert Volunteer, we're going to be there on Wednesday.
Hops, personally, I guarantee you we will be good as far as setting up goes. We are abiding by the single person carry-in to avoid the union fees when it comes to getting stuff to the trade show.
Oh, is that how it is?
Yes. If you have anything shipped to the trade show, you got to pay the union fees. And if you want electric, you got to pay the union fees. And it's just, it adds up, it adds up, it adds up. And if you plan things accordingly, one person carries it in and nothing touches the ground. As long as it's one person, you don't have to pay any union labor, and that's the way to get things around. And thankfully, the Hops on Cardano founder is quite tall and stronger than most, and he's going to brute force the entire booth in one trip.
Oh, that's awesome.
That damn Teamsters, always trying to take a buck.
But other than that, no, we're so excited about this party. We got just talked to North Fifth, which is where the party is going to be hosted in North Las Vegas, and they will have disc golf net set up for us and a couple of discs to play as well at the brewery. And also, everyone loves drinking in cornhole. They have a couple of cornhole games there, so we'll be able to play that as well. And along with, I think they're at 15 plus beers on tap, and of course the Hazy Days by Hops. And the limo bus will have some bank bourbon for everybody to sample as well.
So this place is big. This place is big enough to have disc golf. Is that what you just said?
Yes, they have a couple of portable nets, and they have a wide open warehouse for their brewery. And there's a little bit of room outside with some picnic tables. You can't really set up a full course or anything, but you can shoot around and be goofy about it and bet your buddies a couple of bucks or the next round of beers on who's going to miss the shot or not.
So basically, I can just take target practice at John.
Absolutely. I will even put up a prize pool for that, and first one to hit him in the tie will win something.
Oh,
nice.
Geez. Oh, geez. Well, I'll definitely be there with a tie. I've got all my ties now. I have a large assortment. I wanted to say real quick, for anybody that's watching that does not have a brewer and at this point is not going to the Hops on Cardano party because they didn't know that they can go, you could easily go to JPEG store and buy one of these brewers on secondary, right? There's 3 of them that are extraordinarily undervalued right there on the floor. I think that it would be a shame if, probably in the next 15, 20 minutes, if they weren't gone and taken by somebody that wants to go to this party. How many people do you all have already signed up to go?
Between the 3 Discords, last time I counted, were roughly around 100 that signed up and got the different roles and stuff like that. We can only allow 200 people in this party total due to fire code regulations for the brewery itself. And the way we're doing it is, if you jump in one of the 3 Discords, of course, Hops on Cardano, and you got Bank, and you got Beartooth Mountain, get on one of those lists, and then come to the booth, either the Hops booth, or the Bank booth, or the BMS booth. BMS and Bank are pseudo in one, or BMS and Hops are pseudo in one, similar to Bank and Risk. We'll give you guys a wristband. There's 2 different color wristbands. We have 150 of the first color. We haven't decided which one's which. You want the 150 one. It's written down somewhere. I don't feel like digging it up.
No, it's all good, bro. I'm sure it's hectic right now.
You have no idea. Some funny stories will be told about the trials and tribulations of the road to Rare Evo for sure. But as far as those wristbands go, if you get one of the 150 allocation, that gives you a guaranteed spot on the bus. And then the other 50 doesn't give you a guaranteed spot. You could potentially still get on, but you may or may not have to wait. Okay. And then as long as you have a wristband, you're guaranteed allowed in the brewery.
Nice. Gotcha.
But you have to get the wristband at the booth.
We heard that, are the buses going to be staggered, like different departure times?
Yes. If you want to stall for about 30 seconds, I'll pull up the exact time so I don't butcher the hell out of them and get yelled at later.
Because I think we wanted to go make sure we had a full belly at the buffet before we started pounding beer.
Yes. Oh, speaking of that, I am so mad at myself personally for fading that VIP pass, especially that burn pass. Oh my God, did Rare Evo step that up? I'm so jealous of you guys.
Bro, when I seen it and I told John, I was like, hey, we got to do this. You know what I mean? We got to figure out a way to do this, because I started adding stuff up, and then just the experience, you can't put money on the experience part, but just the stuff they were giving you almost paid for the freaking burn. I was like, oh yeah, we got to do this.
And I didn't expect to be able to go, right? I was planning that if there was any way that I was going to be able to go, I was going to be eating like white bread and peanut butter like the whole time, just to survive the entire trip and then make it back, right? Because that's the kind of budget that I'm on for this. But then with the VIP passes, we have like the buffet. We literally have everything taken care of, which is crazy. So excited. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah, I heard some of the items as things rolled in, especially that buffet, and I'm like, oh my God, that just added up so nice. And the fact that it's so few of you guys, definitely think Rare Evo's paying you back, and definitely thanking you guys for being participants of it. And I have a funny feeling that I'm gonna have to dive in and do it next year. But as far as the budget goes, John, you hit the nail on the head when it comes to that. I got so frugal with the money, I rented a 7-bedroom Airbnb and broke it down and charged people per bedroom just so everybody could save money. So yeah, definitely adds up quick.
Same deal with me. Same.
But as far as the party buses, the first one starts at 5:45, then 6, 6:15, 6:45, and 7:15.
Oh, that's plenty of time then.
I'm hoping you guys are able to get on either the last bus or the second to last bus. So then that way it'll give you plenty of time to stuff your bellies and then swing on over for some free beer.
I think that's the one we were thinking of, because we were talking with CB.
6:45, yeah.
Yeah, and he said something about a 6:45 bus, because I think we're going to go as a group to Bacchanal.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sir Lost is like a platinum or diamond member, so we can
he's like their super, like he walks in, they know him by name,
right?
But like
that's the kind of people you want to hang out with. You just ride their coattails and you live the life of luxury.
Right?
So that's fantastic. No, Sir Lost is good people. You'll be in good hands. He definitely knows his way around Vegas.
Yeah, we've been talking to him in the Discord and stuff like that. He knows all the little tips and tricks, and he's like, nah, you don't use a car, you use transit, because not only is it quicker, it's like cheaper, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yep. Super can't wait. I think it's going to be amazing. I'm excited to see all of definitely diamond at the middle. Guys, a degenerate gambler. I hope he wins the poker game. I keep telling people that poker game is going to be awesome. But if Aaron is in the poker game, I wouldn't play. Why are you going to throw your money away like that?
Yeah, but poker tournaments are different. People, you're talking hours.
Yeah.
I'd play, but I would just be donating $270, and I could go put that on the freaking craps table
Mhm.
and have a better
I
shot
mean,
of
that
winning.
was honest to God my logic. I was hoping
Right.
the poker tournament was going to be a little more closer to my normal budget, and then I
Okay.
saw the dollar amount, and I'm like, yeah, that's a little. I'm not that good at poker. That's about my limit on a craps table, so I'm
Right.
good.
Yeah, I
So
can't wait.
is this your guys' first time to Vegas for both of you?
This would be my
No,
second.
I'm 3 hours away from Vegas.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is like,
Okay.
yeah, this will be my first time on the strip in like 20 years though. I usually stay on Fremont Street.
Oh, that's honest. That's the better choice, to be honest with you. It's a lot cheaper. It's a lot calmer.
Yeah, it's a lot calmer, and you still got Fremont Street, which is cool. I'm not a real big gambler, so like, you know, I'll go to the strip, you know, to go like on the big Ferris wheel or something like that. But I just like the ambiance of Fremont Street.
I don't like gambling unless I can fix it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Unless I know I'm gonna win, I don't really like gambling. That's just me personally.
Me personally, I take a different aspect of it. I don't call it gambling. I call it entertainment. And
Yes.
entertainment costs money. The purpose of entertainment is to pass the time and have a couple of laughs. So you take 100, 200, and you go gamble. Well, to me, I'm spending money to occupy my time to hang out with people. So once I hit my dollar amount, I'm done. And then I go walk around and look at all the crazy people in Las Vegas. It's extremely entertaining.
Exactly. It's like an adult arcade. You know what I mean? You know, you just go, you just have fun.
Unless you walk into Circus and then all of a sudden you get a little kid that his forehead lines up perfectly with your belt line, and yeah, not a good idea. I'm speaking from experience. I got nutted about 3 years ago by a kid.
The last time I was in Vegas, no, the time before that, we went to Circus, and like none of the rides were even freaking active. We're like, what the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? The only reason we went because one of my buddies had never been to the strip, so we're like, okay, let's go to Circus, and then we'll walk the strip. And like none of the rides were even active. It was like, this sucks, and it's just kids everywhere. Freaking crazy.
As somebody who does not have kids, it's not a place that I choose to go. So no, I'm more of the laid back side. I'm a big fan of the Venetian and the Palazzo as far as the properties to stay at. Those have been my go-to. But as far as like trade shows go, and you're there for a long extended period of time, you add up the cost of those hotel rooms. Well, you got to bite the bullet somehow, and I chose this trip just to go off strip and save, and that way I have more money to party with.
Right.
100%. Last time I was in Vegas, and lucky for me, my wife would never watch any of my streams ever. I was there to see a girlfriend, so stayed in Vegas for like a week or two, and that was a lot of fun. We didn't do too much gambling though. It was like when marijuana was like first, like the big deal was that it was legal there, I felt like.
Right.
And then so like it was just the craziest thing to like leave Kentucky, right, to go to the big city for real, and then be able to buy weed from the store. It was wild, you know. I don't know.
So Crypto King says, I'm going to Old Vegas on the zip line. So Slotzilla is on Fremont Street. It has 2 levels, but if I'm not mistaken, there's also a zip line right there at the links where the Vegas Eye is. That's like the same kind. It's kind of like a boardwalk style. And I believe there's a zip line right there, which is much closer. It's not as big. I mean, Slotzilla's the big daddy, you know, the 2 different levels.
The one on the strip is a little bit smaller, but nothing tops the one on Fremont Street at nighttime.
Right.
And that personally, that's the way to go. Me, I decided to take a little bit more painful of a zipline tour. I'm doing the one at Grand Canyon West on Wednesday. So I'm going to be ziplining 3,400 feet across part of the Grand Canyon.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah.
It's my first time. I can't believe I've been out to Vegas over 15 times, and I've yet to step foot anywhere near the Grand Canyon. So I'm just happy to be able to pull it off.
Bro,
that's-
I live in Arizona and have lived in Arizona for 30 years. I've been to the Grand Canyon once. And it's like 2-3 hours. Well, from my new house, it's like 2-3 hours away.
Oh wow, yeah. No, I'm in eastern Pennsylvania, and I think I've covered every hiking trail within a 5-hour radius of my house.
Right. I mean, I was there once. I did go to the Petrified Forest, Meteor Crater, but it's just like, I don't know. Just haven't been there.
I don't know.
So as far as everything that's going on with Rare Evo and all the different parties, what are your guys' thoughts on the after party on Saturday with what's that at Aria with the DJ guy? As a standard redneck who doesn't know much about any kind of music beyond country, what should I expect?
So, well, okay.
I don't know how to listen. I don't listen to house music either,
that's
bro.
exactly what it's gonna be like. So, I mean, like, I feel like the thing that you should expect with house music, it's just very loud, and you can feel every tone and beat of the music.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of lights. I think it's gonna be an amazing like visual show.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna be too
there's
many
a
words.
crazy chandelier that comes down from the ceiling and like twists and shoots out gas and like all kinds of crazy stuff.
See, so Devrin is saying that Omnia is the best club in North America, but I've heard several different people, including Zeus from Crasher, which if he's not signed up for the Hopson Cardano thing, he wants to go. He has a brewer now, and Burgess also wants to go. He should have also opened a ticket and signed up. But
I just gave Burgess the role about an hour ago, so he's good.
Excellent.
Cool.
But Zeus said that he's traveled a lot, been to several different places in the world, and of everywhere, that Omnia was like the most amazing club, period, in the world, he said. Multiple times.
So is now a smart time to admit that I've never been inside a nightclub?
Ooh, I mean, you can. I think that this is
you just
a lot
did.
more upscale. I think it's going to be a lot more upscale than what, than what I grew up seeing in Little Richmond, Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, right there by Eastern Kentucky University.
Yeah, I think I've only been in a couple myself. I was more of let's go to the bar, not the nightclub kind of guy.
Yeah, the closest I get to a club is line dancing, and I'll just let it go at that. It will be it will be an epic first experience because I will be using that cookies discount on some edibles and probably
Yes!
There you go.
Yeah,
There we go. Man, I wish I could smoke.
dude.
I love smoking, but for all of a sudden, like 2 years ago, I just can't smoke. My body just don't agree with it no more.
A handful of people that I've been talking to have been talking about specifically going with like many pre-rolls, and I'm gonna just have to strategically plan it to make sure that it is like after the it has to be after the witching hour. It has to be either after the witching hour or extraordinarily early in the day while I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, we will be right behind Ted. Yeah, in and out, fam. I got a truckload to get done tonight. Yep, totally no, bro. I quit like 1 month ago. I got to stay strong. Look, I definitely feel like there are periods of time in my life when I have like specifically not smoked at all, right? Like the last year and a half, 2 years, I basically not smoked, but I enjoy it. I love it a lot. It makes me happy.
Yeah, mine's not by choice or by any legal or work reasons or anything. My body literally like rejects it now for some reason. It's too intense, I guess. I don't know.
I've gone through periods of time when I've quit for that reason too. They just didn't react with me right. But yeah. Now that I got back to
I grew up smoking brickweed from Mexico.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
2
think
pounds of weed in the size of a Folgers, the old Folgers freeze dried thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you sit there picking out seeds for the next 2
yeah.
days. Yeah, and I remember those days. I live in a state where you could have a medical card, and I'm able to monitor how much I consume during the daytime to keep me at an even keel level, so my energy level doesn't scare anybody. And then nighttime, I use it recreationally, so it's entertaining.
That's awesome.
I know when I first went into the dispensary out here, that first time I was like, "What? There's just jars of weed on the shelf, and you guys just make it for me?"
So you just mentioned about bringing pre-rolls. Last year, I brought a quote-unquote pre-roll from home that, if you saw the movie Get Him to the Greek, I called it a Jeffrey. And it had a lot of random THC substances in it, and I happened to share it with somebody who doesn't smoke regularly at all. And it happened to put him on the couch for a good half an hour and made him kind of dumb. It was quite entertaining to me, but he wasn't too happy with it.
We all been there. We all been there. Where you think that you're gonna hit the joint, but the joint hits you.
Oh, absolutely. And to me, it's just a normal night, and it kind of smacked him in the face, and he never took anything from me the rest of the trip. I don't understand why.
100%. So what is the? Have you seen any of the speakers or any of the people that you're particularly interested to listen to at Rare Evo, by chance?
I definitely want to figure out what FedEx is doing with the blockchain. That is honestly industry-wise for my IRL side what I want to know what's going on. I do a lot of supply chain stuff. I'm involved in shipping at my IRL job. We do a lot of government contracts. So anytime bigger businesses get involved, I'd like to know what they're doing and see what kind of plays I can move in accordance with what their goals are long term. So potentially be in early for some of the plays that we're finding out that these speakers are getting into.
I was so surprised looking at the speakers list. I mean, we've got some heavy hitters from Microsoft, from Oracle, from some of these huge companies that like T-Mobile. Yep. I didn't realize that all these people already were like in the know. You know what I mean? We're, I guess, like jaded in our little silo. We don't actually believe that people outside of CT are like very seriously looking at all these things the way that they are. And I'm just so excited to be listening to some of these talks that they're going to have for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately for me, that's one of the downsides of being an exhibitor. So I'm going to have to pick and choose which speakers I could pay attention to. Out of curiosity, does anyone know if this is getting videoed or if it's getting recorded at all? The speakers at Rare Evo.
Devrin, is it going to be recorded? Will we be able to watch it back after the fact? Question. I believe that it probably is. They probably are live streaming some of it or something, but hopefully he's still in the crowd. And
I would think somebody would be, at least a YouTube channel. I mean, I'll have my DSLR and everything with us, but I'm not going to stand there and record a freaking. Oh, all speeches are live streamed. There you go.
Boom. So you'll be able to watch it from the booth too. And yeah, that's amazing. That's fantastic. I cannot wait. I think that's going to be phenomenal. I think the whole thing is going to be amazing. I cannot wait to see you in real life, Moose, and I'll know that it's you from that silly moose hat on top of your head.
Well, the moose hat, the fact that I don't wear shoes, I wear sandals, my height, my voice. I somewhat stand out, so I don't think
you're going to have to wear closed-toed shoes, long-sleeve shirt for
collared shirt.
Omnia. Collared shirt, sorry, for Omnia.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that because I was not going to pack anything but my sandals.
Yeah, yes. I just wanted to make
says
shoes. No caps.
There's a dress code, and the minimum is a collared shirt with either jeans or slacks and some kind of dress shoes. So no sneakers. No, that's like the minimum. And then no hats unless it's like a fedora or a whatever snap cap or something.
Fedora.
Well, I mean that's what it says. Unless it says no hats.
You said we needed fedoras in the private message, and I was just like, "That's so funny. That would be crazy." Imagine
do
it's
we,
actually
do
out
we all
there.
need to go buy fedoras and rock in like some private little clique?
Dude, that would be wild.
I was thinking about it.
Dude, so this is kind of like too soon, but I will say that one thing that my uncle has a lot of is fedoras.
Oh
Some of
yeah.
them are like yeah, some of them are like crazy. Like some of them are probably like felt, like special felt, like freaking silk and all kinds of different stuff.
So the
Ooh.
question is, will you have the ties to match with the fedoras?
If the fedora has a color, then I have a tie to match it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're covered. I don't
Yeah.
need you to get high anxiety over the fact that you don't have a tie to match the fedora.
Oh no! I have a tie to match any. To be honest,
I would just like to state now publicly, I will not be wearing a tie.
that's fine. That's fine.
I will not either. I
Yeah.
don't even know where one is in my house at this point. And yeah, I'm a big fan of just to keep the top button open and rock the collars.
Right.
I'm good.
The whole so when we first went to the Crypto Nightly and we were like, okay, let's make it a little more professional. I went and bought a tie and a shirt just to like troll John because he's always wearing it. And then it kind of stuck. And then it got to the point where I was like, I'm not a tie person.
One day
I'm
he
not
was like,
representing
I hate
to the
this.
community who I truly am. You know what I mean?
He was like, not
So,
anymore. Never
fuck
again.
that tie.
Yep.
I still got them though. They're hanging from my microphone stand.
Sheesh.
So are you guys doing anything with JPEG Empire at the trade show? Or are you just going to be pounding the floor?
So we're gonna be
just pavement.
pounding the floor. We're gonna be doing some content, so we'll definitely have to get together to do some of that. Talking about what we're seeing at the conference, things we like, things we're interested in, and we may spend some time at the Risk booth for a little while. I might spend some time over with the Ascent Rivals group for a while. I'm really excited to see Star Atlas, and I think Reflex Labs or Reflex Studios is going to have a lot of different like play tests for some newer games as well. And so I'm excited to play some games. I'm excited to see some people out there.
Isn't Reflex the gaming company that like scans things? Are they going to be scanning people?
They scanned people last year. I don't know if they're doing it again this year. But yeah, that is exactly who they're talking about. Do you guys fly in Tuesday or are you after Tuesday?
Wednesday, me.
Wednesday.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna be on a live stream at the Airbnb with Billy Goattails. They do their live Twitter space 9 p.m. Eastern, so 6 p.m. Vegas time. So him and I will start the space along with I forget who else from the team's going to be there. We'll be doing that Tuesday night.
I want to get with them for sure as well.
So we come in Wednesday, and I believe we're going to do our Wednesday show from my hotel room, as long as the internet's good and everything like that. I'm going to bring my, I have a hotspot. I'm going to bring that also, just in case. You know what I mean? So hopefully we can do a live stream.
You might have to buy the upgraded internet or end up using your hotspot. From memory, the hotels on the strip, they give you very crippled internet unless you pay more money.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll check with them. If I have to get it, that's fine. If I have to get it so we can do a live stream Friday, and then I think we're thinking about doing something Thursday.
Yes.
I'll definitely pick it up. I'm not going to bring all this computer equipment with me and just leave it packed in the freaking corner of the hotel room.
No, Billy Goattails is just going to do everything on the phones and with personal earpieces and just rock it out that way. Crash actually has a great point. There's a breakout space with Bank Risk, Diamond Hooves, Platypus, and Inmates. And I think that's titled Building in the Bear. That is going to be one personally that I think a lot of us will find great interest in.
I think, yeah, we already know about that one, right? That's because Ward and Hansel and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Which,
Yeah, bro, there's so much stuff. It needs to be longer. It needs to be another day.
and I want to check out Clarity DAO. I want to see what they're doing.
Right.
I want to understand how we can implement those kinds of things. Because I mean, I think that what I want to have them on as well, but Clarity DAO, to have a mechanism for us to be able to give like a temperature check on what the community feels about certain things, I think is so important. And then to be able to have like actual like governance vote that like makes sense of a true representation of like who's actually in the community, as opposed to some of these other things that can be gamed and stuff like that. I think that that's huge.
And I like the fact that they can do it like segmented in the community. Like the DAO is only X part of the project, you know what I mean? The regular people in the other part of the project. I want to check out Palm Economy too. They're going to be there.
Yep. I would like them on as well. I need to reach out to them, honestly.
Yeah. And I want my pre-sale, damn it.
Yeah, this would be the best spot for you guys to basically book yourselves out probably 3 or 4 months. You know, if you think about it, you get enough organization going and just start reaching out and say, hey, here's the Twitter stuff I do, here's the YouTube stuff I do, these are the nights, what works best for you. And you know,
oh my god, I'm gonna show up with a freaking paper calendar and I'm gonna start making people sign up.
There's this thing called the iPad or a phone, and Google Calendar's free.
I know, but like I need to like be able to like.
I want to see John out there with the big old leather-bound ledger like this, writing people's names in, carrying it around everywhere.
And what is your gamer tag or your Twitter handle, please?
Right.
It'll be an ink. It'll be an ink pen, one of the like a quill.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
I definitely don't recommend that one.
All right, but Moose, dude, so excited about this Hops on Cardano event, and cannot wait to see you out there and everybody else and Ryan, and it's gonna be Crypto Set Guy and all of them, right?
Yeah, the entire core team's going. We got Bonnie or September, Crypto Set Guy, Unforgettable is Ryan, myself. We'll all be out there, and then I decided to punish myself, and I'm bringing my girlfriend and sister as well, so that will definitely be even more entertainment for myself. So they are those two are the ones who are going to do all the setup stuff for the party in the background while we're at the trade show.
Oh, awesome! They weren't disappointed that they were gonna miss out on all the like nerd extravaganza.
No, they happily volunteered to go to the brewery early and get everything set up for us. It was not even a question. And to give you an idea how excited they are about the trade show, while my sister was here 2 hours ago, she just booked a pool party for Saturday morning at 10 a.m. So the two of them will be at a pool party while I'm at the trade show.
Nice.
That's awesome. You should have just told them the truth. You should have been like, hey, there are going to be a lot of really handsome men that look just like Vitalik Buterin at this conference.
Right.
Like 99% of them show up. I think I killed him on that one.
Oh, that ain't right. But yeah, no, it's they have no idea the type of conference it is. They vaguely understand what's going to happen, and first time in Vegas for both, and it will be extremely entertaining. And along with the other people sharing the Airbnb, I think there's 2 others where it's the first time in Vegas. And to me, I've been there so many times, I get more excitement watching the other people go nuts.
Right. Hell yeah.
Perfect. But all right, Moose, we're going to do the market wash. I appreciate you joining us tonight. This was amazing. I cannot wait to get out there. I'm going to videotape we're going to videotape so many things together. Everything that we experience out there is going to be on tape. It's going to be recorded. So everybody that watches this show will have exactly the idea of what's going on, minus anything that happens that's questionable.
So we'll get about 20% of what goes on. Sounds great, boss. Sounds great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
22.
But
22.
fantastic. Hey, anything I can help you guys out with between now and the trade show, reach out. And can't wait to meet you guys in person and shake your hands.
Can't wait. It's gonna be a
Hell
blast.
yeah. Have a good
All right.
night, bro. We will
Have
see
a
you
good night.
next week.
Yes.
Yep, have a good one, guys.
See you, man. Dude, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Nah, it's going to be freaking awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. No,
Not
and
like
then what?
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just like I'm just imagining. It's gonna be ridiculous. I was gonna say I haven't spent much time in clubs, but
Right.
I have been to a few bachelor parties that didn't end up in clubs, but that were nice.
In the naughty club.
Well, you know, the adult ones. The adult ones.
I've been to a few clubs. We have a couple big clubs out here in Phoenix, but it was just never my scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
During that time of my life, I'd rather go shoot darts. You know, go to the bar, shoot darts, or
play pool.
go hang out.
If you find a pool table. Oh my god, that's what I want.
Right.
That's what I like.
Exactly.
All right.
Let's reset the room.
Yep.
And for everybody that has showed up, do us a favor, like, subscribe, hit that notification, share it with a friend. If you're on Twitter, do us a favor, tag some DGens, share the stream, get it out there. It don't matter from what account you share it from. If you'd like, jump over to YouTube, give us a subscribe. The quicker we can build these numbers, the more audience we can build. It's just exponential. Other than that, you know what? Damn it. I was gonna
I thought you'd like this. Can you see this?
I do see this. What is it?
Notice that was the case in previous bull run 2021, 2022. We are perfectly on track to go parabolic in 2025. So look,
right.
There's this cross, dump.
Right.
There's this cross, up. There's this cross, dump.
Well, those are death crosses and golden crosses.
Yep. So we got one here.
Yeah. So right now we are forming a death cross, but death crosses are usually a lagging indicator.
So usually. It might have already happened. This could have been that.
Right. But I don't think, what is that? That's the daily.
Yep.
We never got it. We never got the death cross, sir.
Yet. Or you don't think we will?
That chart is very old.
Because this one right here, he's talking about it 2 hours ago. Bitcoin rallies into the death cross.
It's a moving average.
Well, he might be. Oh,
some people get
okay, he's using different lines. My bad. I'm looking at the 21. But yes, they are. They look like they're getting ready to kiss. We'll look at it right now when when I bring up the update.
There we go.
So, no, there was something I wanted to do. I wanted to do a giveaway, but I can't freaking remember what it was.
Oh, we're giving away a space pug. I have a Twitter picker already set up for that. For the one.
Okay, do that. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's what. Go ahead and let's do the market update real quick. But we're gonna give that away, and also we're gonna give away to a boss to anybody who can decipher the thumbnail I put up today. The thumbnail of this stream, the first person to put the correct answer that is depicted in the thumbnail. What does it mean?
Close. If it's just close, if the closest answer wins.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, it don't have to be word for word. It's the sentiment. And everybody knows, everybody in crypto has heard this statement. So the first person to put this in the comments and decipher the YouTube, well, and I guess, is it on?
Yeah, it's on X.
It's on
I don't
X.
know if it'll
too.
have
No,
the- I don't
no,
know if
it's
it'll
not on
have the-
X.
I don't think it'll have the thumbnail. So you actually have to go over to YouTube to see the thumbnail.
Yeah, you have to go to YouTube and look at the thumbnail.
and make
First
sure you
person
like
to
and
put the
subscribe while
correct
you're there.
answer in the stream will win a boss.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
All right.
That's
Let's get into the market update. I have it pulled up. Let's see here. All right, let's give it a nice refresh. Ooh, look at that. 10% the market cap is up. The entire market
sweet.
moved 10% today.
That's pretty big. That's big.
We are back up to 2.244 trillion. We had $124 billion in volume. Bitcoin dominance keeps on ticking up. We are at 54%. Ethereum comes in the same at 14.3.
Do you think we're getting 60?
And 3 get what?
Do you think we're getting
60?
to 60? Yeah.
Ooh, I mean, it's possible.
Dude, Ben Cowan, man's been talking about it for a while.
Yeah, he has. It means we are all going to make money. I mean, yeah, I mean, it does mean that, but that's not deciphering the thing, bro. You got to decipher the pictures.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna get what
The pictures create a statement. That's all I'm going to say. The pictures create a statement. Think of them as hieroglyphs. And if nobody gets it by the end of the show, I will tell everybody what it means. All right. So we got Bitcoin coming in at 61,449. Bro, we hit like 62.4 or something like that today. We're up 8.4%. Ethereum coming in at 2673, up 10%. Solana coming in, oh, my bad. BNB at 516, up 6%. Solana at 161, up 6%. XRP cooling off a little bit, but still up 1.3% at 61 cents. Toncoin finally got the message and is up 10% to 614. Dogecoin coming in. What is going on here? Oh, Toncoin just flipped Dogecoin. Look at that. But the rankings just haven't updated. Look at that. So Toncoin just flipped Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is at 10 cents at 7.8%. And Cardano is at a flat, well, not a flat, an even 35, up 4.6%. And we already know what the biggest gainer is. What is it, John?
Bitcoin.
No. The biggest gainer for the day, bro.
Oh,
we talked about it earlier.
Sui, sorry.
Sui, baby. Sui.
Sui.
Gotta love that Sui. Franklin Templeton called it the best tech in crypto. So I'm just saying. So Sui is up a staggering 34.8%. It was actually up on the 24 on the from 5 to 5. It was up like 39%. Crazy. So up 34.9% at 84 cents. Psi is up 22% at 30 cents. Celestia up 17.1. So we got 3 alternate layer 1s pumping right here. These are not layer 2s. These are layer 1s. Brett, oh, look at that. I guess you're right, John. Jaleesa might be happy when she comes back.
I told
Brett
you.
pumped
17.1%.
BitTensor gets a nice pump at 17% on the same news that pumped Sui. Injective is up 17%. Helium's up 17%. And look at it's just double digits all the way through. And I am pretty sure the biggest losers are going to be stable coins. Oh, no. Of course, you had to throw in Aave. When I looked earlier, it was not Aave. Aave's down 2.2%. Some random coin that just broke into the top 100. It's not even down anymore.
Wait,
it's up point. Yeah. I've never heard of it.
I know about Frax. That's another. It's kind of. I think that's kind of like Stacks. I think it's a Bitcoin layer 2 or something like that does something.
Oh, okay. And then look, it's just all stable coins. You know, PayPal, First Digital, USDD, Athena, all stable coins. All right. In the overall markets, look at that. Pre-market looking good. Wow. Is this? Oh, no, that's today's. Okay. Pre-market still looking good, though. S&P futures slightly in the green. NASDAQ slightly in the green. I don't know why it says Dow futures unchanged. Oil's up. The bond is down. So people are getting back into more risk on assets and getting out of the bond. There we go. Futures is updated at 0. Asia is live and they woke up bullish. So we got the Australian index up 1%. We got the Nikkei going back up 1.3%. We got the Korean index 1.28. We got Hong Kong up 1.76 and Shanghai up 0.43. Europe, these are going to be earlier today. They haven't went live yet. Kind of a mixed bag across Europe. But the US had a bullish day across the board. Dow Jones up 1.76, S&P up 2.3, NASDAQ up 2.87, the Russell up 2.42, and then this is the big one. This is what we like to see. The VIX came down another 14% today. So that means the market is a little more at ease. It's a little calm. They're not freaking out. You know, they're expecting a nice calm ride probably into the election. And so that's why your VIX comes down. All right, let's get into Bitcoin real quick. This is the daily. We were talking about this yesterday. I told you we need a bullish engulfing candle, and well, Bitcoin responded and gave us a God candle. So, well, I think we clocked in at 12%. Let's see here. 11.89% open to close, open to close. But we hit a high of 62,735. And we're on a nice little retracement right now, bouncing off the 200. And this is what John was showing earlier. So this red line is your 50, and this is your 200, and they're getting ready to cross. But I don't think it's going to be as dramatic as those other charts. I think we're going to get something like this. I think we're going to get a little whoop, as the 200 just kind of goes. We're not going to get that huge dip. You can see that it started to curve right here. The 50 did. We are getting rejected from the 200, so we are still in bearish territory until this daily gets above the 200. But everything's looking good. Money flow coming back up. VWAP still coming up. Momentum to the upside. Nothing's overheated. RSI's at the middle line. Let me get back on that. RSI. Whoa. Did I just delete it? I might have just deleted the RSI. Or some reason, somehow I put it inside of my other. I put it inside of my other thing. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So the RSI is not overheated. We're sitting right here at the 50. I don't see any kind of divs. Momentum's going up. Daily is looking good. We're getting a nice little healthy pause in the movement right here, but we still got a big 16 on the DBSI pushing us to the upside. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour getting a little hot in the momentum. RSI getting a little up there, starting to turn back down a little bit. So we might see the 4 hour roll over a little bit, but money flow is still going to the upside. VWAP's coming down a little bit. Still looking good. Bouncing our head off that 200 on the 4 hour also. 1 hour. So the 1 hour we did just break the 200. and now we're flagging out, and we got the 21 getting ready to give us a nice bullish cross against the 200. We are getting a little bit of conflicting things here, though. So we have the red dot with the momentum coming back down, money flow leveling out, VWAP coming down. I would like to see this get back to the 21 on the hour. But the 21, we could just get a little, we could start coming up like this. And then our price movement here can just kind of boop, 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 boop. Come back to the 21, allow our momentum to reset, allow our RSI to come down and reset, and then boom, back off to the races. So still looking good. The hour, the daily looking good. The 4 hour gives me a little pause. Come down to the 15-minute right here. This is what I was looking at earlier. Was waiting on this signal to play out. It did not play out before we went live, so I didn't jump in a long. But I'm playing this flag right here. And you can see we came right to the 21, and now we're right in the 21. I'll have to check it a little bit later tonight. I might still get in this trade. And that would be, so if I got in it right here, I'm looking at setting a take profit right from the breakout. So take profit would be about 64,252. And you always want that 3-to-1 ratio. So if we came right here, so what's that, 5? You know, where's the ratio? Boom. So with the 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio right here, you're probably going to have a stop loss down here at about 60,050 with the entry right at 61,130 and a take profit about 64,27. And then I would probably do a second take profit. See this peak right here? I wouldn't go all the way to the wick, but I would set my first take profit right about here. And now I'm not saying that I'm taking this trade. I'm just letting you know this is how I would set up my trade. You know what I mean? I would set up, this is my entry, my take profit, my risk to reward ratio on my stop loss, and then this would be my first take profit, and that would be my regular take profit right there. So maybe once a week you guys could give a little chart course so I can tell what Desert is talking about. My bad, Jeff Dukes.
We actually talked about it. We actually might do that. So sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff Dukes. Big love to you, though.
We might start doing something in Discord. It just hasn't been feasible right now to do that. But maybe, let me think on that.
Maybe we can do something with risk.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Maybe I could collab there.
We could do a Sunday. Maybe we could do a Sunday afternoon. You know what I mean? Kind of, we'll just go live and I'll go over like TA stuff. Now, I am no TA master at all. I mean, I'm not even close. I'm like the novice of novice, right?
Don't let him fool you. He makes some good trades, though.
Well, it's different.
He's like, oh, I do it every day, and most I win more than I lose. So, like, yeah,
right.
But
me doing it is different than me being able to teach it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's a little different. But yes, we will. We're definitely going to set up something. Definitely,
and it would be cool though if you and Johnny both had like a little thing that you did. You know what I'm saying?
Where
Like,
Johnny just yelled at me the whole time about Elliott wave theory.
No.
And I say, there's no way in hell we're going to 48,000. He's like, the AI said we're going to 48,000.
No, where you have like alternating alternating little lessons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
No, we love Johnny. I can't wait to meet Johnny when we get to Vegas.
Dude, it's gonna be ridiculous.
So this is what I'm seeing on Bitcoin, and it looks like we're coming right back down right now. So if we break this 21, I probably will stay out of the trade unless we come back and maybe touch this trend line, do a retest on this trend line, and then start to take off again. But the point of this is this is how I would set up my trade. This is how I would go about getting into a trade. Always have a plan. Always have something. Don't just willy-nilly you start catching falling knives and all kinds of crazy shit. Let's look at the coin that started this whole rally off. And I have another trade setup that I'm waiting on XRP right here. I'm actually in a little bit of an XRP trade. That's why I got this pulled out right here on the 15-minute. But let's go out to the daily. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Bitcoin weekly. Look at that, fellas. We have a green candle. We went from an extremely big red candle to a green hammer candle. Okay. We are obviously still below the, let me get rid of that. We are obviously still below the freaking, dang, how many drawings do I have on there? Oh no, that's I got to leave that on. That's my freaking alarm for something else. So we have a nice hammer candle right here. So this is good. Momentum's still going down. Money flow is going down a little bit. We got the RSI turning back up. So, once again, we're still not out of the woods until we get that daily above the 200, in my opinion. So, but let's take a look at XRP.
Sheesh. Oh, did you hear about that? That they shut down the XRP market because it went to 185 or whatever.
It was not the XRP market.
Well, like
it was not XRP. It was a token on top of the XRPL that, I know. So it must have been a trading site, right?
Yeah.
But it
was like an API.
Token. Right. It was an XRP native token.
Okay.
Say
itself.
No. It wasn't XRP. I can't remember that. I seen it too, but I can't remember the name of the token. But it's like if Nike just all of a sudden went to $100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff it was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, that's essentially what it was. So all right, we're here on the daily for XRP. Look at that beautiful God candle the other day. We are above the 21, so this is nice. I don't know where the 200 is. Oh yeah, here's 200. So we're well above the 200. Looking good, taking a little breather. It's got to take a breather. Let's go down to the lower and see what's going on. So we do have kind of the same with Bitcoin, what we were talking about with Bitcoin earlier on the 4-hour. We got the momentum coming down. You're getting ready to get a nice bullish cross on the 21, but we are super extended from the 21. We're kind of getting like a little rounded top here, It's not, it could be a flag. It could just be waiting. We could just kind of go sideways while the 21 catches up. It could dip a little bit. But, this flag, if we hit all the wicks, we got 3 touches right there, and we're respecting all of it. If we bring it up to the bodies, we have even more touches. So if we bring it up here, I guess you could say we might be breaking bearish out of the wedge if you bring it down like that. But I wouldn't be doing wedges on the 4 hour. The wedge I had drawn is actually on the 15-minute. That's why I didn't, or the flag I had drawn was actually on the 15-minute. That's why it's not lining up right on the 4 hour. Let's come down to the hour. And you just got a huge
what?
This is more like a flag right there. You know what I mean? And the 21 is up. We're playing around the 21 right there. As you can see, we're bouncing right on back and forth in the 21. So if we lose the 21, we have a node right here that could drop us. Could drop us back down a little bit, maybe come down and touch the 50. But I do think eventually it will retrace. The problem is coming off the lawsuit that is, now not hanging over their head. And people are like so amped up over XRP right now.
You also have Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, you got Bank of America, you got Western Union, all these people that are saying that they're going to use XRPL now.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily translate exactly to the token.
Well, they're starting to accept XRP, right?
Yep.
For payments. You know what I mean? So the XRPL is slightly different. The XRPL is like the ledger. The XRPL is extremely decentralized to my understanding. XRP, not so much decentralized. You know what I mean? But it's a sliding scale, so it could just break norms. We could see some people taking profit out of Bitcoin, start rolling it back into XRP. Has been deemed not a security. So there's no reason that institutions don't get into it. You know what I mean? They've already paid their fine or are paying their fine for the token pre-sale. So, but yeah, I wouldn't, if you're going to buy XRP to hodl, I would never buy a green candle. And essentially, even though technically there's a little red candle there, this is essentially buying a green candle. You know what I mean? If you're going to buy it to hodl. But I love trading it the past couple of days. I'll tell you that much. It's definitely ranging. Let's look at Cardano since it actually has some movement today. So we drew this trend quite a while ago on Cardano. And as you can see, we seem to be getting closer and closer to something happening. So we are in a falling triangle right here. I think this is the trend line that we took. Let's bring it in a little bit. So we took this trend line from here. Come on. Come on. And we put that on the breakout point if it breaks to the upside. And it does give us a target of about 91 cents. So there is some hopium for Cardano. But being under this 200 right here, we're still bearish. You know what I mean? We did respect the bottom trend line though. You know what I mean? I just consider this like a broken pattern. But we got all these touches right here. You know what I mean? Touch. A little bit of breakthrough right there. We got wick down touch, 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 touch. And then this is the past couple days, the breakdown, back up. And we got a huge BBSI 23 and -5 on the daily candle that just printed. Look at that money flow. Cutting to the upside nice and sharp. Hopefully we can get something like this. You know what I mean? It is still respecting the radius. You got the low. I mean, you got the radius come down, peak, and then it starts to go up a little bit, little higher peak. So it could it could be respecting the radius of the money flow and starting to come back up on the daily. Let's go down. We got the double green dot, which is nice. We did break back into the bullish side of the RSI, so we are above the 14 MMA on the RSI, so that's nice. VWAP going up, that's nice. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour, as you can see, we are in a rising wedge style thing in the 4 hour. So this isn't extremely bullish. We are getting a little high on the momentum, but money flow's coming up. VWAP hasn't cut down dramatically. RSI is flattening out, so we're not oversold. So we still got room to grow. But it looks like we made it above the 50 on the 4 hour, so that's bullish. So we're above the 50 on the 4 hour. We got the 21 turning up. 200 is still way up here at the top of this trend line, though. So we're up at like 40 cents just to kiss the 200. So hopefully we can get kind of something like this where it goes up, maybe it comes back down a little bit, goes up, down, up, and this 200 just kind of slowly meanders down like that. And then we just boop, boop, break the trend, boom, straight to 91 cents. Probably not, but it could happen. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Let's get rid of all that. Come down here to the 1 hour. Now this is a good sign. Here we go. God. Here we go. Here's some bullishness. We did break the 200 on the 1 hour and we are flagging out. So that is good. We do got a little red dot right here. RSI slightly overbought. Slightly. It's only at the 70. This could ride in the 80s and the 90s during a heated bull run. But this could just end up playing out to where we just kind of play out this flag right here on the 1 hour, kind of go to the side, ride the top of this 200 and let this 21, like I said, the 21 is always a magnet. Let this 21 come back up. We ride this for the next couple hours. You know what I mean? Maybe into, what is that? 4 a.m. tomorrow. So 7 hours from now. No. 9 hours from now. You know, we could see that touch right about here. And then maybe break this trend line and off to the moon. The immediate would be something like this. Some people would take that all the way down. I'd like to be a little more conservative, so I'd just take it to right here. Take that to a breakout. And that puts us up at about 37 cents. So I would watch this if, set some alarms, maybe hit, draw out your trend, get right here, put an alarm on it. If it breaks it, if you're going to be up through the night, that is, you know what I mean? Give it a check. And, don't, just because it breaks a trend line, don't just go balls deep into the trade. But you know what I mean? Your alarm goes off, you take a look, see what's going on, assess the situation, build a trade. And that is it for the update. I know that was kind of long-winded. Seems to be getting longer and longer. You're muted, John.
Oh, as I was saying, it's no, it's okay. I was having a whole thing. Wife started throwing a tantrum. She's packing all of our stuff from Cayman Islands so that she can go back to Honduras and then be with the kids for a while. And she basically said, Yeah, she's basically said, I'm fucking throwing away a ton of shit because I'm not taking it. That's the short version.
The short, yeah. We
She
know.
said,
I think
no.
I think most of us that have been married before know the long version.
yeah. Yeah. She was like, those shoes I hate, trash. She was like, that
Right.
extension cord, trash. I was like, but it's a good extension cord. She was like, ah! Hang up. I was like, okay. All right. Sounds good.
I'm
Just
here taking care of this while
just
you're
throw
at your
everything away,
parents'
babe.
house having a
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah. Having a good look. She's calling me right now, actually. I'll be right back.
Okay. Then I will continue on while John takes care of his domestic issues. It can't be easy being away from your wife for this long, though. So let's go in. I got some bookmark stuff. We're going to check out. Oh, I suppose I need to share the screen, right? And when I'm scrolling Twitter, I like to kind of bookmark stuff and give a little talk about it a little bit. John sent me this one, though. So this is why 99% of your portfolio should be in spot. Every single person using leverage on both sides has been carried out in an effing body bag, LOL. So they liquidated the longs going down, and then they're like, oh, yeah, okay, we're good. We're going to short. Yeah, we'll short right here. Oh, nope, liquidate the shorts going back up. Short screen, long squeeze, back and forth. Never trade with your whole portfolio. I do 5 to 10% depending on the market movement. You know what I mean? Anywhere in between 5 and 10%, I'll keep in my trading portfolio. And then set yourself a goal. You know, say you got $5,000 in your trading portfolio. That's your baseline. You build that up to 7, 8, 9 grand. Boom. Take that difference between that and the $5,000. Throw it in your hodl bag. That's how you make repetitive gains. You know what I mean? What happened? Are you divorced?
I'm not divorced. But surprisingly, I'm not divorced, and it still hurts when I sit down. Isn't that crazy? From another country, it still feels that way. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It still
feels like she's right here. You know what I mean? No. I love her. I love her. She's my favorite. She's the best wife I've ever had. But
modern technology, right?
Yeah, modern technology. But no, I totally agree with everything you were saying. I was like, yeah, I'm live, babe. If it's okay, let me call you in like 30 minutes or something. And she was like, click.
I guess that means yes.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Now she's getting on to see if you're talking shit right now.
No.
You might
She's
want to
not,
mind
she's
your
not,
P's and Q's.
She's not. I hope not. Babe, I'm sorry.
Show her the ring. Show her the ring.
Right here. It's right here. I didn't take it off. even for a second. I don't even take it off when I'm sleeping. Could you imagine? Dude, okay, so this is just sorry. But when we were in Cayman Islands, there was a day that like she woke up and then she was just like pissed at me. And I'm like, what? I didn't even do anything. She was like, you were cheating. I was like, well, damn. It was a dream. It wasn't even me. Come on, yo. anyways so I have the Twitter picker set up.
Oh, let's do that.
No, so let me go ahead and do that.
I was just going through some bookmarks while you were dealing with your domestication problems.
So we got 22 entries. Here we are. Here are our entries. So if you see your name here, you've got a chance. And then there are even more beyond this screen, but I'm not going to take the time to look at the rest of them. So we're going to continue. Look, we got 22 entries. We got one winner. Begin draw. Boom. Jungle Mike. Jungle Mike is the winner. Oh.
How'd you redraw?
Oh, is that what I did? I redrew? Darn. Well,
yeah, no, set winner. Hit set winner.
That's what I tried to do.
There you go. There you go.
Winner. Okay.
There you go.
But why didn't... Oh, reply with winners. Okay,
no. Don't do that because it's going to reply with both of them.
No, it's okay. I'm going to just take them off. Sorry, CJ. We love you. You almost won. You just didn't. You watched it happen live. There we go. Jungle Mike is the winner. So Jungle Mike...
Jeff Duke says it's rigged.
Open.
He didn't win. You got to
Yeah, I was
redraw.
gonna say it's rigged if he doesn't win. So open a ticket in JPG.
No, have him. Do you
Just-
know who Jungle Mike is though? Do you know his handle?
I
Have
don't.
him DM you on Twitter, because then we can. Yeah.
JPEG.
Well, just DM us.
Just DM me. DM
This is
me.
on the Empire account, right?
Well, it's my account here.
What do you mean? You retweeted, you pulled the. No, it should have been on the J. What is this for anyway? Oh, this is for the
There we go.
space bug.
Yeah.
Either way, he's got it figured out.
He got it. He got it.
You got it. You got it figured out.
All
And
right.
nobody, Jeff Dukes, here's your chance. You are on YouTube, right?
Yes.
So I told everybody if they can tell me what the thumbnail says, if they can read the hieroglyphics of the thumbnail and tell me if I told you guys what it said, you would be like, of course that's what it says.
I can
If
give you a hint.
somebody-
Here's the
if
hint.
some-
Ran Nooner, Desert Crypto's favorite influencer, has said this is his financial goals in the bull market. It's to make XXX. That is the answer, right? It is a
Right.
slogan, a
Right.
certain kind of, it's a level you can achieve in the bull market through trading,
Yes.
right?
It's literally a meme in crypto. So whoever can put that in the comments and decipher it wins a JPEG boss. You got until we end the stream, because once I tell you what it is,
It's too late.
it's too late. So let's look at a couple more bookmarks. So just in, Donald Trump Jr. says he will not drop a meme coin. Thank God. That's all we need, another celebrity meme coin. Instead, we'll drop a larger platform to take on a lot of the banking world, which is funny because this comes after
FTX.
Oh, it's the thumbnail of this video,
Yes.
Jeff. This video's thumbnail.
Yes.
So this comes after
FTX.
Poppy says banks are unfairly refusing to serve crypto companies. Imagine that. So that's another thing. So the whole, what is it? Harris launch crypto or whatever her freaking new campaign is.
Mm-hmm.
They come out with that statement. Oh, I want to do a crypto reset, Harris launch crypto. And then today, the Federal Reserve attacks a bank about their freaking crypto holdings. The
Yes.
biggest crypto-friendly bank in the country.
I saw that.
You're resetting crypto, all right.
Yeah, to the beginning.
And
Shout out to AJ.
out.
Congrats. You're
Yes,
stuck now. She can never
Yes.
leave you now. It's over.
that's right.
He's trapped. You won the game.
And look at that. I don't know if maybe that's a family heirloom or not, but he got her a banger of a ring right there. Look at that.
Yeah. Don't show
So,
my wife.
Congratulations to AJ and Jada, aka the Glitter Queen, on YouTube. Congrats, you guys. Young love. Oh. All right. So Bank of America, Wells Fargo are under investigation for handling of customer funds on Zelle. You know what fixes this, right, John?
Buying the ticker that was shilled by Druth Crypto? Or the Druth? Is that where
bro.
we're going with this? Oh, sorry.
No, XRP.
XRP. Also, nobody buy the Druth ticker because he put that immediately after, or I guess immediately after he put that CA, then Eric Trump had come out and already said that they're not launching a meme coin. So,
Well, it wasn't like that's how it showed up in my timeline.
yeah, that's even
which was
funnier.
freaking crazy.
Even funnier.
It's like he puts out, I heard this is the official Trump coin, and then listed the policy number, and I was like, all right, whatever. I scroll up a little higher and it's Eric Trump. We have not released a coin yet.
And will not.
And when we do, it'll come from this official account.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, oh, I got to retweet this. You know?
Scammers, just
No.
tell me one project in
Right.
crypto that anybody from Hit Network has started and completed or actually fulfilled the promises that they made from it. I will
There's not
wait.
one, bro.
There's not one.
Even
And they
after-
launched
even
some on
after
Solana, they
Zoomio.
launched some on Wax, they launched some on
Right.
Ethereum. Shout out to Pluto Alliance. Pluto is a planet. We
Yep.
love people that are over there.
In
Unfortunate
Zoomio,
situation,
when
but-
Zoomio failed and they all took their names off the Zoomio account.
Yep.
And Justin Williams went as far as changing his Twitter handle
and PFP.
from NFT Justin to like 7up something. Then they started like some kind of DEX, like the Omni Swap or something like that. And apparently that thing freaking tanked.
What's
You
up,
know, because-
Crasher? We were talking about the
Yes.
sale. It went awesome. We're up. We love it. Oh my gosh. My neighbor just texted me and said, I think your dog is sleeping over. That's crazy. But anyway, shout out Crasher. We had a great time with you the other day. We
kidnapped
definitely
your
went
dog,
to-
bro.
So he like left. I called him. He didn't want to come. I said, okay, fine. You're a big boy. You just live outside now. And then, so I guess he ended up in the neighbor's house. I mean, I tried to offer him treats and stuff. He didn't want it. I even
That's
made
funny.
chicken and I was giving him some of the chicken and I tossed it to him. He ate it, but he still wouldn't come to me. He wasn't ready. But no, it was an amazing time. I was actually saying at the beginning of the stream that I didn't understand how I was down. And then Desert's like, how could you possibly be down? I'm up like 40-something%. And we both bought, at the time. And I was like, that's a good point. And it turns out that I bought half on my computer and then half on my phone. So I had it all. I just didn't know I did. I was like, well, damn. But no, it was great. It was amazing. And I really love that it is going well. The public sale went well. And I'm excited for what you guys are rolling out. I think the tech is going to be awesome. Really excited.
And you have those you have those those asshats that just want to dump right at the beginning.
Yep.
But it is holding up very well. Let's look at the chart real quick.
Another thing, Crasher, you need to go into the Hops on Cardano Discord
Yes.
and make sure you get the roll for the party because it's going to be awesome. And you're coming with us. Just make sure that you open that ticket and you tell them that you're going. Please. You're welcome.
All right. Let's bring it up to the 15-minute.
So
we have a little bit of a sell-off.
Basically, the distribution.
Right. We have the distribution, people buy in, it pumps. Then the rest of the people that were in the pre-sale dump. So this is just pre-sale dumping, guys. That's why I always tell you, if you don't get into the pre-sale, wait for it to correct and then buy in. And in my opinion, I mean, I will never tell you what to do with your money, but if I didn't already have a bag and I knew what I knew about the project, I would be picking up a small bag. You know what I mean? Personally.
Yes.
So, but the chart is looking good. It's too early to tell. It's too early you can't really chart a project that is this young.
It launched this morning, literally.
Yeah, it literally launched like less than 12 hours ago. So, we believe in the project.
Just wait until these roadmap updates come through. It's going to be insane. And I'm sure it is because we already found some things in common of what we're trying to achieve that they're also working on right now. And they have some of the best builders. I mean, they have one of the devs from Cardano Foundation. They have a really good group of it. Lua's over there. They have Opti. I think it's a really good team. I mean, their team is stacked.
And I haven't sold one penny of it as you can see, here is my wallet just happens to be connected. And if I hit max on the max sale, look, I could sell right now for a profit. I haven't sold any, don't plan on selling any. So there it is there.
Yep. 100%.
All right, let's go back to the bookmarks real quick. Sweet. You know it, you love it. We've been talking about it. Franklin Templeton calls it the best tech in crypto. Okay, they're coming out with a gaming platform, or they're coming out with a. See, I never showed this the other day when I had it bookmarked. Damn, I got a lot of bookmarks.
Should we make the announcement
that we're moving to SWE?
Yeah,
I think we should wait a little bit before we tell everybody we're moving to SWE, though. No, but right here, check this out. I meant to show this the other day when I bookmarked it. Pre-orders for the SWE Play, the first Web3 native mobile gaming device. I mean, that's just freaking dope. And they've been talking about this for a while. I mean, I don't know what the mobile gaming devices are right now, but it reminds me of a PSP when I used to have one.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Nintendo Switch, which I'm considering getting a Nintendo Switch for my kid. Well, actually, it's for me, but I have to say it's for my kid.
Right.
Yeah. But no, Crash, we're actually not moving to SUI.
No. We're not.
I hope that wasn't, taken literally.
We will never leave Cardano. We will expand to other chains. I mean, that's for these projects that say I'm never leaving Cardano, we're staying on Cardano. Well, then you're just shooting yourself in the foot, because the future is cross-chain.
Yes, multi-chain.
Multi-chain. There we go. Multi-chain. All right, so let's go back up here. Where the hell are we? I should get rid of some of these bookmarks. Damn it. Okay, here we go. So, I mean, that's not why SWE is pumping, but there are multiple things. So, Raoul Powell, you know him, you love him. SWE is the groundbreaking, ultra-fast, L1, super efficient, full blockchain ecosystem that came out of Meta's DM project. The idea is that it is built for the scale of 4 billion people. For example, turning Web 2 into Web 3. So, but this is probably the main reason. I mean, the market, everything pumped today, but this is probably...
It's fully attributed to only this. This is where it is all attributed to. I'm telling you. Because
it's like, I see, he thinks he's a fundamentalist. I'm more of a charts plus fundamentalist. It's always my thing that the way the market's going, the fundamentals are the nitrous that propel it that way faster.
But you also have to think, like, people inside of Grayscale knew. They told somebody. So then, like, it trended the chart to that.
Well, this is yesterday.
Then it came out. Well, I'm saying, but prior. So I'm saying, like, all indications leading up to that would have been like the trickle out of information from the central source.
Well, of course.
And then, like, now it's because it happened. You know what I mean?
That's all charts, though, bro.
Yeah.
That's the psychology of the chart, the movement.
Yeah.
It's like saying the chicken and the egg, which one came first?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And this.
Is it the chart? Is it the chart that I'm saying it's the chicken that ignited the insiders, or were it the insiders that ignited the chart?
It's the chicken that laid the egg. Damn it! It is the chicken that laid the egg.
Well, what about single cell amoeba? I mean, the chicken had to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
It didn't just poof.
Okay.
I don't think you're a creationist.
Fun fact, Kentucky is the only place in the entire world that has the Creationist Museum, where there is a human timeline where humans coexist with dinosaurs at the same time as Jesus Christ. Okay. And the world's only 7,000 years old. So take that to your science teacher. They're idiots. They don't know what they're talking about.
So speaking to the fundamental news, though, Breaking news: Grayscale launches new SWE fund. World-renowned institutions are diving into SWE cutting-edge tech, unmatched utility, and its builders creating the internet of the future. Huge kudos to Grayscale for moving SWE. But this also, so basically they are starting a SWE trust. Remember, they had the Ethereum trust, the Bitcoin trust. Now they are starting a SWE trust. And remember earlier I said that BitTensor had a little bit to do with it. They are starting a Tau trust also. So BitTensor and SWE are both getting a trust from Grayscale. So, and then here we go. Here's what we were talking about earlier. So the Federal Reserve targeted customer bank with an enforcement action, accusing the institution of mishandling the risks from its crypto users' customers. So right after the incumbent party said, oh, we're going to reset crypto, as in we're going to reset it and you're going to have to start from scratch. And then first Solana ETF launches in Brazil. Putin, most people hate him, signs legislation that legalizes cryptocurrency mining in Russia. You know what I mean? Got to get around them sanctions.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. We got to get around them sanctions.
Right?
Y'all aren't going to let us in? Well, we don't need you anymore. We're just going to mine some Bitcoin.
Okay. So, and here we got Wrecked Capital again. It has happened. Now, Bitcoin will need to weekly close above 59,110. That's funny. This came out yesterday. What are we at? 61,000.
Yep.
Later this week to perform a successful reclaim of the bottom of the black channel at support in an effort to confirm a return into the pattern. So this is the pattern, apparently. I don't know why this is not in the pattern, but Wrecked Capital is a lot smarter than me when it comes to TA. So apparently he knows something. So that's it. That's all I got.
That's all we got.
Articles?
Thank you, guys. This has been a fantastic day. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything special. I don't have anything special. I mean, tomorrow is Friday. Oh, that's what's special. We will not crypto chain merger.
Nope.
Okay, so we will not be doing the stream tomorrow. And if we do the stream tomorrow, it will be with risk or for risk, right? Or like because they're gonna have the risk factors tomorrow with Crasher at 6 Pacific.
Oh, is it? It's that late?
Yeah, it's usually not. It's usually earlier on Tuesday.
Okay.
Unless you just want to do some TA at the same time, which I mean, you know.
I mean, I can just go over charts tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Or we'll go we'll go and host the space, and then we'll roll into an episode.
How long is risk factor?
I believe it's an hour to 2 hours, maybe, but probably an hour.
An hour to 2 hours is a big difference.
I think an hour to 2 hours most of the time, but I believe that tomorrow specifically, it's only Crasher that's on.
Okay. We'll figure it out. If there was a way, it would be nice if there was a way to do the live, do it at the same time. And there is a way because J-Chains does it.
Yeah. I
just don't fucking know how to do it.
Well, let's figure that out. I'll just figure it out tomorrow before we actually get to that point, and then that's how we'll do it. That's the plan. You got to have some kind of emulator on your computer or something like that, because neither of us have enough money to own any Apple products. So yeah, we're poor, but yeah,
we'll try to figure it out, and we will either be live on Risk Factor, live on both, or John will be there and I'll be here.
Yes,
but either way, you're not getting rid of us.
Yeah. We're gonna be somewhere in the space tomorrow.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I just am not sure on the logistics. All right, but thank you, everybody. We're going to put an announcement
Hold on.
out tomorrow. Yep.
Since nobody got it,
Oh, okay.
real quick, since nobody got it,
It's my goal.
I am going to tell you guys what it was. I'm going to show it to you so I can see it first, or so you can see it.
And then give people just like a couple more minutes.
Yep, you guys still got a chance before I show it.
So you can spam the chat.
Well, I don't even know why am I doing that?
Yeah, I don't know why you are either. I actually have it right here in my DMs, honestly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say all I gotta do is I just gotta yeah, but don't show. You don't want to show our DMs.
I don't think they show. Yeah,
Well,
they
yeah.
don't show.
There you go.
Boom.
So
All right, everybody gets a chance. Quick, run it off. What do you think that this means? It is a like statement or a phrase. It is like your goal in the bull run is to achieve blah 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 money. Right? Rand Nooner says it all the time, or used to say it all the time. That's where Desert Crypto got it from. Watching Crypto
no,
Banter.
that is
every
not where
day.
Desert Crypto got it from.
Yeah, he watches every single episode of everything that Crypto Banter does. Financial
Nope.
stability. Well, you're right, but no.
I think most of it speaks for itself.
No, it
Maybe
doesn't.
the
It
bride
doesn't.
and groom.
Nobody would interpret that the way that you were trying to convey it. Okay, tell them what it is.
Really? Did I do it? Okay, I'm going to tell you guys what it is. It
Yeah.
is wife, change, money.
Okay.
Life changing money.
Wife changing money. Okay, I can see
So
it.
does that? I
wouldn't-
mean,
I wouldn't have interpreted it like that though.
well, the only way I could think of to represent a wife was a bride and groom.
Yeah, but then you have both.
But how do you represent a wife? You just post a lady.
And you put the Bitcoin in there. Now I'm confused thinking about Bitcoin.
Bitcoin equals wife changing wealth, money.
Man.
Come on,
Look, man, woman throws it off. Look.
it does.
See, Jeff
It's-
Duke
it's a
said that if
bride
you'd
groom.
written their pronouns on there, then it would have made sense.
All right, you guys suck. You have no imagination.
No, okay, love you guys. Let's see you guys. We'll let you know what's going on tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something or we'll figure it out. We'll try to do both. So you all are fantastic.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Appreciate you. And let's go off with. I mean, should we just shout out to the Bees Hive?
Handle it.
Shout out
wrong
to
with
the
that.
Bees Hive. Also, before we end, I'm going to say this. So, the one platform, the one project, right, with Space Pugs, Smooth Yetis, all of them, what they're actually doing is they are building a real life business around ice skating, like the ice skate industry, which is very niche. But Adam, their founder, is a super professional, like renowned skater, right? And he, I believe, did you say that he skated in the Olympics or like super or something like that?
I didn't say that.
Okay. So I don't know.
I had
He
no freaking
has
clue.
and knows a bunch of people that are in that world, in those different high level of athletic skaters. And so they're building a real solid business. And by owning a Space Pug and or a Smooth Yeti, this is your way to basically invest in his company he's building, but also to receive passive income through the revenue generated there. So that's why we gave away a Space Pug. We're going to have Adam on Tuesday coming up, and we're going to have him tell us all about it. We're excited. But shout out to the Bees Hive. Can't wait to see them in Vegas. One of the best projects, I think, in Cardano, and very excited about it. And to see them hops on Cardano and bank and risk, it's going to be a blast. So with that,